just opened up an empty super with a lid on it, and there was a family of mice in there. One's still left. Oh, there's one. It's down there. Don't know what, there was another one. Oh, you're going to have to find a new home, because I need to put this in storage. Hello and welcome back, and today is a very frosty day. It is the 2nd of January. I hope everybody had a good new year. We had quite a storm yesterday on New Year's Day, so today I am moving some bees around because it is, as you can probably see, very cold. So the idea is the bees are going to be clustered up, so when you're moving them they're a lot less likely to move about, I think, or so I believe. It's what I've read. So I'm hoping that I'm doing it right by doing it at this time of year, or at this sort of temperature, so all the bees are clustered. And then I'll also be checking the hives over on our apiaries just to make sure that all the lids are still on and everything. But I'm moving hive here, here and here. We're moving them over to our berry site. Mainly because they get the sun in the morning, as you can see, but come the evening and afternoon it's all blocked off and shaded by that. So I just thought, well, it might be better to make sure they've got a lot more sun, because this year we definitely noticed this side was a lot more productive than these ones here. And also I need to do some repairs on the hive stands. Down here, you can see they have kind of blown out. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be moving these guys, 3 hives. Hopefully I can fit them in the back of the truck. I'll be moving 3 hives over, so I can get this bit all sorted out, and then I might do a little bit of maintenance over at our Barfoot site as well. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. So it's kind of like the first bee work of the year, I suppose. So we're kind of just preparing for the spring, because that will be here sooner than we know. How's that for a look? It's literally just, I put a smock on, but I can't be asked to take my jacket off, and I can't fit in the other way. So hopefully it goes well. If not, I'm buggered. Right. Let's take that off. I mean, does anyone know like the best places for ratchet straps like this, so they're like just one long strap? Because at the moment I've only got the one, and I'm having to use the ratchet straps that I use for trailers to go to move these hives about, which is a little bit overkill. I don't really want to be using them because they're just too bulky. Whereas like these are bloody spot on. Good. That one's done. So why are we moving these bees? Well, I think I touched on it briefly when we were loading them up, or just about to load them up, but one of the main reasons is they just don't get enough sunlight, I don't think. They're too sheltered. where they are, especially in the winter. Summer isn't too bad, but that's where we saw most of our winter losses, on that side. But the other side was it did fantastic over the summer, whereas like we only got two and a half supers out of those guys last year. So that's kind of one of the main reasons. Another reason, there's going to be, well, there is oilseed rape that's been planted where we're moving these. Now, I've never dealt with oilseed rape. I know a lot of beekeepers try and avoid it. But you know, I've never dealt with it, so I suppose I can't. All I want to do is just try everything at least once, and if it works well, it works well. If it doesn't, then there's you know, there's no real big fuss. But either way, we need to move those hives out so I can do the repairs as well. So that's kind of what we're doing today. So I'm gonna head off and drive up, and we shall rendezvous after the job's done. And there we go. We have we've essentially doubled our colonies up here now. Like this apiary up here was the first out apiary that we had. So those two hives there, they were like, so they're sort of a lot weaker, so we didn't have to keep on coming over to them, just so we could kind of get used to it, I suppose. Whereas like now, we've got our heads around making sure to remember to bring everything that we need just in case we don't need it. So hence why we have just expanded, and I think the rape fields are just like probably half a mile over there. So once that starts growing, I'll keep a closer eye on it. I just feed these guys up because I haven't actually been up here for some time. I mean, as you can see there, we've probably got enough. That one, they've definitely got enough there. So yeah, I don't need to worry about feeding them. So now, time to get on and go to the Barfoot site, which is probably another 2 miles down the road. So you probably couldn't see them there, which is probably another 2 miles down the road. So we'll get on top of that. I've also chosen today because I can travel on the grass without getting stuck, which will be very handy when it comes to the Barfoot site, because we all know that's quite inaccessible. But that'll be right. Now, we made it, but I tell you what, only just. The first of the problems was both the roads leading to here were shut, so I had to go the long way round down the track that they've got here, and literally come from the top end of the field and come all the way down, which is ropey considering I have only got grass tyres on, because normally I don't have to do this much field work, but it's still quite hard, which is good. So I'll try and be quick, but I have got, in fact, let's go have a quick look. This is where it could all go very wrong, because I haven't been here since, I think, probably the 10th of December. So we're coming up to a month. It's all good. That's on, that's on, that's on, that's on. We did have a problem with this lid, hence why I got a stone on that. That blew away. Nukes are all still standing. Great success. Okay, so that's great. I don't have to worry about that. But what I do have to worry about is how the stands are looking. I don't know if you could see, like, from the weight. I mean, that should be level. Like, I really ballsed up when we put this down because I just forgot everything, which was not a good idea. So I need to, I mean, how heavy are these going to be? Hey, very heavy. Good. But that's good for the bees, not good for me, because I'm going to have to take these down. Now there's probably an easier way of stacking those, but that's how I've gone with it. That one looks quite dodgy, but it's fine, don't worry. But you can really see here, look, like that leg there, it's just completely shunted itself backwards. So the aim of today is to get all these legs looking nice and straight and not out on the piss like that, which hopefully won't take too long, because as I say, it is warming up, not massively. I think it's only meant to get to 3 degrees today, but that's warm enough for the ground to thaw. So I need to get gone before that really happens. I mean, this hive stand is actually pretty robust. It's really good. The only trouble is that it's ever so slightly wider than the base of the hive. So we have to use like blocks of wood like this just to rest the hives on top of as like runners. But again, last year with the weight of the honey, in fact it was this hive here, it actually snapped one of the runners on where a knot was, which was bizarre because we've never had that done before. That the hive door was here, because all of that are dead bees, which is completely natural for this time of year. Because if you think about it, I mean, I'm not sure on the rough, I don't know what the figures are, but I'm pretty sure in the winter, so they start off in the summer at like 60,000, that's like peak, 60,000 bees, and then come like the summer solstice they start to decline ever so slowly until you probably get to October when they really start to drop down, where they'll get to probably about 10 to 20,000 bees in a colony. So like if you were to open up these hives, the cluster will be quite nice and small. Probably gonna have to bring a trimmer or something in here, probably sooner than later, because there's a lot of little saplings growing which we don't need, not here anyway. Right, let's get this done. Just so heavy. So this is the camera that we have all around the farm. I think we have 5 in total, and they all link up on your phone. And I think you pronounce it Rejig or something. And yeah, I think they're fantastic. I mean, we're not sponsored by them at all. We did pay for these ourselves. We got them on a deal, because they are quite expensive if you don't buy them when they're on offer. Let me just pop this up and then I'll talk you through a little bit more about it. And there we go, the camera is now up. As you see, as I said, it is Rejig, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's absolutely fantastic. It runs off solar, as you can see. The sun is going to blind you there, so I've twisted the solar panel so it's facing the sun, and the sun comes round this way, so it's going to get light all day long and all year long as well, which we have found is a little bit of an issue at times. That is live stream now. If I move into shot, there we go. Hello, double camera. Oh yeah. And I can control where it moves as well. See that? Up, down. This is 360 degrees, wide angle, and you can also zoom as well. And say someone was here, I can even speak through it, which is I think pretty cool. So yeah, that's just going to be up so I can see, as you can probably see, it's just set on the hives, and I can see the ones far down there as well. So that's kind of it for up here now. I'm going to try and make tracks because we're going to start getting stuck soon. But yeah, so if you are looking at a security camera for either security or just peace of mind, I do highly recommend Xega or Xega. Xega. That's what it is. But get them on a deal. Don't get them when they're not on a deal, because they do cost a fair bit of money. But I think you can link up 4 or 5 cameras to one device, and you can share that. Like if there's a couple of you in a team, like I can share this with Dad, or he can access it from his phone or computer if he so needs. But yeah, I think that's a great bit of kit, and as I say, we had one spare, so I thought we might as well pop it down here, seeing as this is the furthest apiary we have. But yeah, I think that's a cracking bit of kit. So I'm all done. I'm just going to check on feed, but hopefully they all felt heavy. So yeah, that is it. So this is it. We're in January 2025, and yeah, I've already gone through what we plan on doing for this year and where we're going to be going. So fingers crossed we'll be able to do that successfully. And yeah, as I say, I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas period and a new year. So yeah, let's get on it. I'm kind of ready for spring now, and when it's a day like today, it's not a cloud in the sky, it makes you want to, spring needs to just hurry up. But we are in for another few rough days this week anyway. This is the last good day we've got. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell for notifications on when my videos do go out. Apparently that's the thing, didn't know it. Oh yeah, this is the box it comes in. As I said, we did pay for this. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool, to be honest, and I can zoom as well. I think it's got like 4 times zoom, so yeah, hopefully it will just kind of keep my mind at peace. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.